Welcome everyone to Pigtucky Derby Day 4, our final day of racing. I highly recommend you go and check the previous 3 days out if you missed them, but in case you haven't, let's look at our races. Race 1, Awesome 360 took that one over Big E and Emmy's JJ. Race 2, Michael was able to defeat the reigning champion Pro Archers. Race 3, Awesome 360 captured another first place finish, and in race 4, Pro Archers captured first place. On day 2, we had Michael on Awesome 360 dominating again, while Just Beat Ya also was able to grab first place in race number 7. Day 3, Pro Archers had a stunning day as he ruined the perfect seasons of both Michael and Awesome 360, along with taking a second first place. Queen Candy and Michael both also had first place finishes that day. Let's take a look at our standings. Awesome 360 and Pro Archers are tied for first with 13 points each. They both have one race left to do. Michael has 2 races left and is in third place with 11 points. He can easily surpass them if he has 2 first place finishes. And then tied for fourth is Just Beach and Queen Candy, both with 10. And then our bottom 3, Emmy's JJ, Big E, and Piglet Fun, all have 2 races left as well. Looking at the playoff picture, right now Pro Archers and Awesome 360 are projected to win their divisions. The runner-up projections right now are Michael and Just Beat Ya, and the wild card currently is Queen Candy. Now finally, let's take a look at our next 4 races. Race number 13 features Biggie, Michael, and Piglet Fun. Race number 14, Awesome 360, Emmy's JJ, Just Beat Ya. Race number 15, Biggie, Piglet Fun, and Pro Archers. And finally, our last race, number 16, Emmy's JJ, Michael, and Queen Candy. We have a lot of great races today, and I can't wait for you guys to see them. But let's send it down to the track for race number 9. Welcome to race number 13, Piglet Fun, Big E, and Michael, racing here. Gates dropped, they are off. Out of the gate, it looks like Michael has the lead, and Big E, Piglet Fun. As they round the corner, it looks like Piglet and Big E are neck and neck, but she seems to have grabbed second place there. Michael, Piglet Fun, Big E. That's our order now, as these races are very close through our first lap. But there's still plenty of time for leads to grow and racers to fall behind or get ahead as they complete their first lap, entering their second just over 25 seconds. Piglet Fun takes the corner a little wide. She was very, very close to Michael, but she's not taking these corners too well as Michael's getting his leads there. Big E's starting to catch up to her. Still close through the second lap. I'd like to thank Pro Archers. He flicked the lever for this one. As the races are entering their final lap, Big E falling behind there, Piglet Fun right behind. This order is maintained, but the racers are still very close. You can see they're doing a lot better as the Derby progresses. Even Piglet Fun, who's been finishing in third, she's right there with Michael. As they round the corner, Michael a huge lead. He's going to finish first. Who will finish second? It'll be Piglet Fun. Thank you for joining us. See you back here for race number 14. Not a bad race for Piglet Fun and Big E. Although they didn't get first, those were some pretty good times, and like I said when I was calling the race, you could tell that as the Derby progresses, racers get more comfortable to the track, get more comfortable with their pigs, and their times improve. But unfortunately for both of them, they have been eliminated. Piglet Fun was eliminated before this day started, but Big E was just eliminated there. He needed at least to get 4 points to force a tiebreaker, but Queen Candy also races, which makes it 5 points. Basically, he needed to pretty much win out if he wanted to make the championship. But Michael had a good time as well, 111.9. He got first place and has now taken the lead in the division for now. But we'll see what Pro Archers does. But next up is race number 14, and that consists of Awesome 360, Emmy's JJ, and Just Beat Ya. It'll be Awesome 360 and Just Beat Ya's last race of the qualifying races for the championship, and both are projected to make the championship, so hopefully this won't be the last we see of them. But anyway, we'll get you down there now and see race number 14. Our third to last race, race number 14. Emmy's JJ, Awesome 360, Just Beat Ya. There they go. Unfortunately, we did not have a lever flicker this match, and Emmy's JJ punches Awesome 360's pig as she crashes into the wall, really hurting her odds. But Just Beat Ya and Awesome 360 are neck and neck right there. Rounding the corner is usually where someone gains an advantage, and there goes just Austin 360. There he goes. He takes the lead from Just Beat Ya as they wrap up lap number 1. We did not have a lever flicker here, so we had to put a delayed start. Austin 360, you could see he flicked the lever, and then there was a little delay, and then the gate dropped and they went. But let's introduce Emmy's JG. It's her last racer profile. Finished 6th in last year's Derby. She's actually a great pig racer in the entire world, but the races were rigged. That's her words. She loves axolotls and is favored to finish 7th in this year's Derby, as our racers are now entering their final lap. Austin 360 is really pulling ahead, Just Beat Ya far behind, and Emmy's JJ even farther. Austin 360 is rounding the corner. You can see there's a loose pig and sheep on the track, but they don't seem to be impacting the races too much. There goes Austin 360 across the line, 111.23, 113.13 for Just Beat Ya, and here comes Emmy's JJ. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you for race number 15 in a little bit. Well, that was a good race for the first lap, and then Austin 360 pulled away from Just Beat Ya, and Emmy's JJ didn't really get it going there. But next up, we have race number 15, and that will be Big E, Piglet Fun, and Pro Archers. It will be the last race for Big E and Piglet Fun, and it'll be the last race for Pro Archers before the championship. So if you're a fan of Big E and Piglet Fun, say your farewell, because they won't be racing after this next one. It's a dark and stormy one here. A nighttime thunderstorm race. Not something you see too often. But we are going to get underway shortly. We're going to let them race anyway. If pigs get struck by lightning, I guess we'll have to reset. But we'll risk it and see if they can go through the whole race clean. Well, I'd like to thank Michael for flicking the lever on this one. As there he goes. Racers out of the gate. They're very close. Pro Archer's in last, but he gets past Big E. It looks like Piglet Fun actually leading it. As the positioning appears in the top left. Piglet Fun, they're all so close. We've only really seen this with the Austin 360 Michael Pro Archers race. Didn't expect it here as Big E takes second place for the moment. Piglet Fun still in the lead as they enter lap number 2 as, our camera gets struck by lightning. Luckily it's still functioning. Piglet Fun growing her lead, ever steady. Pro Archers regain second place, and there the camera gets struck by lightning again. But Piglet Fun, she's doing really well in those corners. It's essential to the races. If you can get those corners right, she takes a little wide. You see Pro Archers gains a little bit on her, but she still holds the lead entering the final lap. But yeah, corners are everything here. Big E lags behind a bit. Pro Archers, they're neck and neck. Can you get past her? No. Piglet Fun is cruising past these corners, taking them very, very neatly, which is essential to winning this one, as her lead is even growing. There they go. Can she get first place? She will. No, Pro Archer sabotages her and strikes her pig. He's going to fall into last, but it does not change the outcome. The pig crossed the line. That was entertaining. But let's get you down to an interview with Piglet Fun after that stunning upset victory. Piglet Fun, glad to have you. This is a great race you just had. You were able to beat Pro Archers, the reigning champion. How does it feel?
Feels great.
Great. Now, I know this year was a bit disappointing. You didn't finish exactly where you wanted to. How do you feel about it?
I think that I could have raced better in the beginning because I wasn't pressing the controls correctly, but I think next year I'll do better.
Nice. And we have our championship set now. It's going to be Queen Candy versus Pro Archers, Awesome 360, Just Beat Ya, and Michael. Who do you think is going to walk away with the winner?
I think that Queen Candy 96.
Yeah, has some good races against her. Well, thank you, and we'll see you next year, Piglet Fun.
Thank you.
Well, that personally was my favorite race of this entire derby so far. Piglet Fun was able to get her first victory, and Big E was able to get second place. Pro Archers fell to third, which really hurt him in the standings, so now he won't be the division winner. He'll have to start a little more outside at the starting gate for the championship race. But next up is our final race, race 16. We have Michael, Emmy's JJ, and Queen Candy. They will be racing. It'll be hard to top that last one, but we'll certainly see. And I'll see you guys back here for after race 16 for our final post game. And let's get you down there where it's about to get underway. Our final race of qualifications, race 16, Emmy's JJ, Queen Candy, and Michael. We've got pro archers in the stand with his rocket gun, his favorite tool, and Big E will be pulling the lever shortly. There he goes. We are off. You'd see pro archers shooting off the fireworks, signal that the race is underway. Michael takes the early lead, Queen Candy right behind him, and Emmy's JJ a little behind the pack. Just over 15 seconds now. They're rounding the third corner and about to round the fourth. Michael's still holding that lead, Queen Candy behind him. There they go. There's a chicken on the track, but after lap 1, we have Michael, Queen Candy, Emmy's JJ still, as we pass 30 seconds. See Biggie in the little bottom there, along with pro archers watching it, and no, Queen Candy is able to snag first place there. But it's still a tight one. Even Emmy's JJ's getting on the action. She's right there on their tails. And Michael, no, he cannot get the lead there as we finish lap number 2. And oh, little punch on the bay, that may just be a boost. But there they go, rounding the second corner. There Michael goes, he takes the lead. Michael has regained the lead on the final lap. Over a minute now. Emmy's JJ is still there. Can she surpass Queen Candy for a second and potentially catch Michael? Doesn't look like she can catch Michael, and there she goes. She surpasses Queen Candy. She's going to get second place. And Queen Candy's not too happy about that. But anyway, that is it for me. I'll see you back for the championship race. I'll send you to the post game as the racers now slaughter each other's pigs. But so long. I'll see you for the championship. Welcome to our last qualifications post game. Next time we'll be talking to you will be the championship, but first let's go over our standings and races. In race number 13, Michael defeated Piglet Fun and Biggie Animations. Race number 14, Awesome 360 defeated Just Beat Ya and Emmy's JJ. Then in race number 15, Piglet Fun astonishingly upset Pro Archers, who finished third after he struck her pig with lightning, allowing Big E to finish second. And then finally, in race 16, we had a pretty competitive one. Queen Candy, Michael fought for first. Queen Candy ended up slipping to third place. Emmy's JJ captured second, and in first was Michael. And now we will go take a look at our standings. 6th, 7th, and 8th are now final. Piglet Fun captured 6th because she finished in first place. Emmy's JJ in 7th, and then Biggie in 8th. Looking at our top 5, Michael accumulated the most points with 17. He finished second only once. In second place, Awesome 360, who had the one third place finish against Michael and Pro Archers. In third is Pro Archers, who had 14 points. Fourth, Just Beat Ya, and fifth, Queen Candy. And now our championship is set, and that will be Michael, starting the closest because he has the most points, followed by Awesome 360, who had the second most and won the division. And then we have the runner-ups, and that's also based off points, Pro Archers, and then Just Beat Ya, and finally our wild card was Queen Candy. We will see you guys back on Friday, and I will have the championship for you, and I can't wait to see you there. But for now, I'm the Hot Dog Man 17, saying so long from the qualifiers.